Hello, welcome to Fresh Death Comics. I'm your host, B. Luke.
And I'm Amy.
And this is
The Rundown Everything Edition. That's right, we're bringing you the DCs, the Marvels, the Indies, all in one convenient show. And we're bringing you all the new books out this week, February 7th.
And this jumbo-size episode is brought to you by Fat Cat Comics. We've partnered with them to bring you this show. We've got so much to talk about. We got first issues, books ending, love is in the air. So let's just jump into it. Amy, what's our first book?
Ultimate Black Panther, issue number 1. The Ultimate Universe has been rewritten. We saw how much changed for Spider-Man. So what lies in store for T'Challa and Wakanda?
Suicide Squad, Kill Arkham Asylum, number 1. Rocksteady's brand new game, Kill the Justice League, was released this past Friday. Did you get it? Are you enjoying it? Well, to go along with that game, we have a prequel for you. This happens before the game. It also has in-game codes for cosmetic items.
Wolverine, Madripoor Knight, issue number 1. Chris Claremont is back. Continuing his story from Uncanny X-Men issue 268, it's the adventure you've been waiting decades for.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers return, number 1. Jason David Frank left us way too early. The Power Rangers would not be what it was without him. And this is the story of his passing, taking place in an alternate universe, and the team deals with loss. And it's written by the OG Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson.
The One Hand, issue number 1. Ram V brings us a detective on his last days of retirement, done with coppin', ready to hang the badge when the serial killer he's been hunting his entire life comes back. THUNDERCATS, issue 1.
THUNDERCATS, whoa, THUNDERCATs, whoa.
No. Not like the Reliant K song, Brian.
Oh, gotcha. At the end of it all.
No, and not Thundercat. Great reference, though. The hit series from the 80s brought to us famous Lion-O and the Thundercats. Thundercats, ho!
Star Wars Mace Windu, number 1. He's one bad.
Shut your mouth!
One of the greatest Jedis is getting another story, and I'm excited. This is the first appearance of Aziz Cruz, a space pirate. Arg, it's time to duel.
Well, hello there. Don't forget about Star Wars Obi-Wan number 5. It's the penultimate issue as Obi-Wan hides from the Imperial Army. But will Obi-Wan fall into a trap? It's a trap!
It's February, and for so many, it's the commercialization of love. For others, it's a day to remember why you love that special someone. If you need help in that feels department, we got you covered with these special Valentine's Day books. Archie's Valentines Spectacular, number 1. Archie is going to have to make the toughest decision of his whole entire life. It's more important than school. It's more important than his home. His whole future is based upon this one choice. Betty or Veronica?
Have you ever wanted to see your favorite DC characters, but in a less dangerous scenario? Maybe even rom-comified? Crash date night for Dick and Babs and see Barry go back in time to create the perfect first date in DC's How to Lose a Guy Gardner in 10 Days, issue number 1.
Godzilla Valentine's Day Special, number 1. That's right, everyone. Hello. I have a comic out for you because I love you all so much. But you also love me. I can't wait to read all about all the tail I'm gonna get. I love Valentine's Day.
Thanos, issue 3. Speaking of love, everyone's favorite hulked out Grimace, Thanos just wants to go on a date with Death. But the Illuminati won't let him. Time to show Death what all those muscles can do. It's time for SmackDown.
Batman,
issue 142.
Do you guys see this poster behind me? I've been so excited for Chip Zdarsky's next adventure. The greatest joke is learning that God's not real, and as you die, it's nothing but.
And don't miss this, Red Hood the Hill, issue number 0. This is a catch-up book for you as it collects Outlaw number 51 and 52, and it will be essential for you with the new Red Hood the Hill issue 1 coming out very soon. And it's going to directly tie into the Joker Year 1 story.
Poison Ivy.
Issue 19.
Poison Ivy has been around for decades, but we've never learned her origin story. Well, the wait is over. For the first time ever, we're going to learn her origin story of Pamela Isley.
The gang war continues in Daredevil Gang War issue 3. Elektra has met this new villain, and boy, was it the wrong time to show their ugly face.
Kneel before Zod. Issue 2. It's time to prepare for war, but will Zod's armies be enough to win? And can Zod really lead us for victory?
Beneath the Trees, issue 3. If you go down in the woods today, you'll be in for a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you better be ready to die. For every bear that's ever there could be a murderous little bear. Today's the day the teddy bears name their suspects.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Saturday Morning Cartoons, issue 10. Leo and Raph are trapped in time, but where are they? Haha, I'm excited because they're trapped in Japan, more specifically, feudal Japan. It's the Ninja Turtles 3 storyline. I'm so excited.
Crave, issue 3. The depraved book of an app that tells you who to sleep with is back with more questions. What if you disobey the app? How can this app make people I have so many questions!
And we have a lot of books either ending their arcs or their books entirely. Like the first book is the end of the series for Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville.
Issue 6.
Fire and Ice have made a name for themselves in Smallville and things have been going great. But what's next for this duo?
Alien, issue 4. It's the end of the story here in Alien as the Xenomorphs make their final push for that delicious human meat.
It's the end of the Twilight Dream story here, but the real question is what's awaiting for the Avengers next. In the words of Scooby-Doo, "Ruh-roh, Carol."
Star Trek Defiant, issue number 11. It's the finale of the second Defiant arc. The crew finds their final bounty is going to be harder than they thought, and Worf ends up in a Koshbot death crucible with a Gorn? Yikes.
It's the end of the arc for Captain America.
In issue 6.
Captain America versus the Emissary. It's the final battle. Who's gonna win?
Birds of Prey, issue 6. It's the end of the chapter as the Birds of Prey finish the job on the Mascara. But the question I've had this whole time is why hasn't Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, there? Like, why isn't she on the team? Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
Shazam, issue 8. Shazam is hanging out with some dinosaurs. It's like Jurassic Park starring Zachary Levi.
Sensational She-Hulk, issue number 5. She-Hulk and Captain Marvel team up. Nuff said, true believers.
Doctor Strange.
Issue 12.
Everyone's favorite dog is back to solve a mystery. That's right, it's a bat story.
Gone, issue 2. From Distillery, Jock Space Adventure continues, and it's been 15 years since the last issue. What happened to Abel when they stowed away on a spaceship headed for God knows where?
Also out this week, we have the Fantastic Four, Superman Metal Curtain, Rogue Sun, Venom, The Walking Dead Deluxe, and X-Men. And with that, those are all the books coming out this week. If you liked any of these books, don't forget to put them on your list and order them from Fat Cat Comics. It's located in Johnson City, New York. I want to thank them so much for partnering with us. And we'll see you guys next week with another edition of The Rundown.
So go read, everybody read. Bye.
I love Valentine's Day. Oh, the girlies. I love their boobies. The girlies and their boobies. They're great.